Trump derangement syndrome is back, and it's back in full force, folks. I'd like to welcome to the program President of Accuracy in Media, Adam Guillette. Adam, great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, so we are seeing this nonsense come to light again. We're, kind of in the wake of New York Times Maggie Haberman's new book being released. And it just amazes me that they continue to paint Trump as a racist. I get they really have nothing better. They've come at him at all angles. I've seen no evidence of that being a reporter for a while. But meanwhile, they continue to ignore the blatant racism from our current president. What's your take on all this?
But that's exactly right. Rather than focusing on the real issues facing Americans, the mainstream media does the same thing time and time again, where they treat it like professional wrestling, like a sport, like entertainment, where it's just one side against the other. Trump's racist because he said X. Politicians, the ones we like, the ones we dislike, should be judged by their actions, not by their words. As they pointed out, he appointed her to his cabinet. How racist can the guy be when he put her in his cabinet? All the time, similarly, we heard Trump's an anti-Semite, Trump's an anti-Semite. There was probably no more pro-Israel president in my lifetime than what Trump did. Now, to say silly stuff like that at this point, I think is getting tired for many people. But it's never going to get tiring for the media because they love it and they eat it right up.
Yeah, I think they really miss him. They love to hate him, but they miss what he did for their ratings. The Washington Post, I think, just echoes that, what we see on TV. They had this great headline, and I think it shows that they're really focused on what matters in the world. The headline reads this: actually, Washington and Lincoln would crush Trump in an election. And then the best part is the subheadline, which says, not that they could actually run. So, Adam, the author of this hard-hitting article, his name's Philip Bump. He graduated from Ohio State, I guess, to one day tell his audience that Donald Trump and Abe Lincoln can't run against one another. I mean, another genius in the media here. It just seems like the folks over at WAPO, they have a lot of time on their hands, or maybe they can't handle the polls showing that Trump versus Biden in 24 would really result in a landslide for Trump. Your thoughts?
That's right. We talk about this all the time at Accuracy in Media. Imagine being the Washington Post. You've got the resources of Jeff Bezos. You should be trying to uncover the real cause of COVID and prove whether it came from here or there. You should be doing investigative journalism. What are they doing instead? They're writing headlines that I think I've seen in a student newspaper. What kind of nonsense is that? Meanwhile, they're proudly patting themselves in the back and saying that democracy dies in darkness. It is shameful that they have so many resources, yet teach us and educate us so rarely.
Yeah, devoting so much time to Trump when there's a lot to focus on at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue right now. So, Adam, I'm shifting gears a little bit. You shared with us a great video where you went to Capitol Hill and you asked members of Congress a very simple question: what causes inflation? Let's watch a clip of that.
What causes inflation? No answers. Nobody knows. Tell us. He's only thinking about his stride and his form. No thoughts on economic issues at this time. What causes inflation, Congresswoman? Will you tell us? Can you tell us what causes inflation? Too much government spending. I like it.
What causes inflation?
That's it.
High government spending and energy cost.
This is so good. I mean, absolute gold, Adam. I love how the Dems can't answer. They run from you. Some of them look like they haven't run a day in their life. But Republicans have the answers. They actually stopped to talk to you for a second. What did you learn from putting this video together? Do you think our lawmakers have any idea what they're doing?
Well, you could have stopped the question at, do our lawmakers have any idea? Economic ignorance is a bipartisan problem. There were some great examples, and they were Republicans, I will say. Mo Brooks from Alabama, if you watch the full video, gave an incredibly eloquent response. Turns out the guy got his master's degree in economics from Duke University. However, the rest of them simply, oh gosh, very smart guy. The rest of them simply blame the other side. The Republicans blame the Democrats blame the Republicans said, oh, it's Joe Biden's spending, as if when Republicans spend trillions of dollars, that doesn't cause inflation to go up as well. We've got to remember, economic ignorance, bipartisan problem.
Well, you know what? That is classic D.C. right there. A lot of finger pointing going on. Adam Guillette, thank you for being with us. Always great to see you.
Thank you for having me.